Yes, Tanvi.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted still. All right. So, namaste, everybody. My topic for the presentation is puberty and Rajaswala Paricharya. Puberty is the process of physical changes that a body goes through. Today, we'll be talking specifically with respect to a female's body, and it's the changes that a child's body goes through when it matures to an adult body, which is capable of reproduction. And the main emphasis is on the reproduction over here. So what are the changes that occur when somebody is in the pubertal age, which is 8 to 14 years? So the changes are occurring on a psychological level because there's a hormonal shift. You're seeing a lot of mood swings, you're seeing a lot of confusion. At this age, kids are also sort of becoming mini adults. Yes, they understand the world around them better, so you tend to see a psychological changes with respect to that also. There are physical changes like appearance of secondary sex characteristics, like sometimes acne happens, the voice is changing, there's facial hair, body hair coming up. And the most significant change of puberty with respect to the female is menarche, or the initiation of their period or the menstrual cycle. So, why would we give them yoga, and how can yoga help them in this time? Yoga will help them to balance their nervous system, therefore, it reduces their stress. And what it does is it develops their prefrontal cortex, and this is the smart part of our very smart brain. This is the part of our brain which is, with regards to your intelligence, with regards to your instincts, intellect, your self control. So, it's going to help with impulse control because kids don't have any impulse. It is around this time that impulse control is being developed. So while doing yoga, this accelerates the development of impulse control and refines it. It will help with the same prefrontal cortex, also helps with creativity, intelligence, discipline, self control. All of those things are also worked on. Improves physical fitness and also emotional resilience. So, what are the asanas that we can give? Mainly, all of these asanas that we will give will focus on developing their physical strength. So, we want to build good strength. We want to build good flexibility so that they're not very rigid and tight in places. At the same time, this works on their discipline, focus, and balance. And all of these asanas in their own form also work on their internal organs. And not to forget the psychological aspects of the asanas, they have an effect on all five koshas. But here, especially, we're focusing on the Annamaya Kosha and focusing on their growth and development and how we can support that. So these are the asanas that we'll do, that we've learned: Tadasana, Utkatasana, Uttanasana, Garudasana, and as you can see, the list is there. Now we come on to Rajaswala Paricharya. So, what is a Rajaswala? Rajaswala is a menstruating woman when she is on her period. And Rajaswala Paricharya are rules to follow by the woman when she is menstruating for a healthy period. And why do we follow this? Why Rajaswala Paricharya? That is because, like, there is a sutra, Patanjali Yoga Sutra, it says, Heyam Dukkham Anagatam, like ma'am had also mentioned. It says the pain and suffering that is yet to come can be avoided. So, how is Rajaswala Paricharya helping us? Is that the pain and suffering that can come in terms of menstrual disorders can be avoided if you follow this discipline. The pain and suffering in that your future child or the fetus or the baby can go through, and in their life, that can be avoided. So Rajaswala Paricharya helps you to maintain a good reproductive health as well as overall health of not just you but your generations to come. So you're securing, it's kind of like an insurance for your health and also the health of your family, the future family. So when should Rajaswala Paricharya, the discipline that is written, should be followed? From the moment of appearance of menstrual blood, that is day 1, up to a period of 3 days. And what is a part of this Rajaswala Paricharya? You have indicated contraindicated diet, that is ahar, and indicated contraindicated achar, which is your lifestyle. So, what is indicated diet is Havishya and Yavika. Now, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right. I actually researched a little and found a paper that was published about Rajaswala Paricharya. So, I took some extra information from there. Havishya is food that is fit to be offered in sacrifice. So, when you're this kind of food helps you go inwards. It helps you to maintain tranquility and peace. It's not going to agitate your doshas and gunas, right? So, it keeps you closer to the sattva gun. And this food includes your boiled food without spices. Your yavika food is also good for nourishing. It's barley. Yavika, when I googled, it just told me yavika is equal to barley grain. So it's barley or sali rice. And if this increases your vata, to balance that, we add milk and ghee to this diet to make sure that your vata is not going out of control. And this kind of food is going to, Yavika food especially, is good because it allows you to have a good amount of menstrual flow, like the healthy amount of menstrual flow, and regulates your flow. Now we have something, when food should be eaten in banana leaf, because banana leaves have antioxidants. So when you eat from the banana leaf, you're also imbibing the antioxidants through your food. Or in clay pots, because it balances the pH. It is alkaline in nature, it's going to balance the pH, good for digestion. Anyway, your body is doing so much at that time, so you make some of the job of the body easier. The contraindicated diet is going to be pungent, spicy, salty food, or brimhana, that is bulk promoting food. And the reason it's contraindicated, brimhana, is because it can lead to stambhana, which is stopping or reducing of your flow, and you don't want that. That's why you avoid brimhana food. Then what are the lifestyle indications? As we know, we want to keep positive mindset, good thoughts, mitahar, like we discuss, moderate diet. We want to rest. Menstruation is me time, like ma'am said so many times. Menstruation is me time. You want to go inward, you want to focus on your hobbies, and you want to relax. And celibacy is very important at this time. What another thing that you do, that is a to do in your achar, is darbha samsthara shaini, that is sleeping on a bed made of grass, darbha grass. Or if you're on the floor with a grass on it, or if you're sleeping on a bed or something, then still trying to keep the grass around you, the darbha or kusha grass. And this takes away the negative energy that might be there. It kind of increases the positive energy around you. What are the contraindications? This is very interesting. So we hear about how there are so many restrictions in terms of what a menstruating woman should do. We've been told this when we were little. I myself have fought against it also, right? We're all like, मैं नहीं करूँगी, मैं क्यों करूँ, कुछ नहीं होता. But now when I learnt about it more and I read about it and I was curious, there's a lot of interesting things that I found. I'd love to share that. One is, we don't want to do Devaswapna, sleeping in the day. Use of Anjana, that is Kajal, colorium under your eyes. Ashrupat, that's crying. I don't know how that could be controlled, because every period, half the time, I'm just crying. So somebody comes and tells me, don't cry. I didn't know why, and we'll find out. There's Snana, don't, not taking a bath. Anulepa and Abhyanga is anointing yourself with sandalwood. Abhyanga is oil and massage. हंसना भी नहीं है, ज़्यादा बोलना भी नहीं है. You can't cut your nails. Don't exercise, don't run very fast. Vedana Vamana Nasya Karma, which is part of Panchakarma, should be avoided. No coitus, no adorning ornaments and putting on jewelry. So a lot of these things are avoided. And why are we not doing these things? A lot of these things we are not doing because if you put on ornaments, हम सज रहे हैं सवर रहे, it's going to have an effect on our hormones. Right now is the time for resting. Right now is the time for stepping back and taking a break. And at that time, if we are going out, putting on jewelry, makeup, dressing up, our hormones are very primitive to us. And they don't understand what's going on right now. मुझे तो evolution ने बोला है कि आराम करना है, and you are taking me out to a party, so I don't know what's going on. And that shifts your HPO axis, because now your brain is confused, your primitive brain. In addition to that, what is written in the Ayurvedic texts is, if you sleep in the day, the child that is born to you, all these things are going to have an effect on your fetus, of your future child. The child that is born, if you sleep in the day, will be swapashila, or he will sleep too much. If you use colorium, your child might have partial blindness. If you are crying on your period, your child might have defective vision. If you are taking a bath, तो आप स्नान कर रहे हो, तो फिर दुखशील, it will be a little melancholic, sad child. अभ्यंग अगर हम करते हैं, the massage, then the child could have skin disorders. If you're cutting your nails, the child could have nail deformities. If you're running, you're exercising, you're super duper active, then the child can be mentally and physically unstable. Same, if you're laughing, there could be a black color of lip and thumb. Excessive laughing. Nobody's saying don't be happy, but excessively going out, laughing too much, talking too much. Prajalpa is talking too much. You talk too much on your period, your child's gonna talk too much also. Ati Shabda Shravana is listening to a lot, right? Lots of gossip, phone pe kya chal raha hai, kaise ho, and all that. That's going to lead to deafness of your child. If you're combing your hair, like I said, no, hum saj savar rahe, I'm combing my hair, that will lead to baldness of the fetus. And nasya is going to lead to menstrual abnormalities. At the same time, like we've repeatedly heard, coitus needs to be avoided. That's because if you have coitus on the first 3 days, first day they say pregnancy probably won't take. If it takes, it'll be a stillbirth. Second day also the child will be, it'll be a stillbirth or abortion हो जाएगा. Third day पे अगर आप करते हो, the child will be born with some or the other deformities or defects. So that's the reason we are not supposed to engage in coitus when we're menstruating. And on the fourth day, when your menstrual cycle is over, they say you need to take a nice bath, wear white clothes, put on jewelry, and after that you can engage in coitus. So that is Rajaswala Paricharya. I got all of this information from Nutan ma'am and what she taught us, and also from this study that I found online. So I've referenced that, and that is my presentation. Thank you.